Hey, it's Chuck here, back with another episode of Milton Daily Homes. And I had a client on the weekend say to me, Chuck, you seem like you're tired, and actually, what it is, I'm relaxed from that holiday. So it's a good time of year. It's a good time to just sort of wrap things up and start planning for the next year. If you're in business, it might be the same thing for you. But it's a great time for properties because really, as a buyer, we see that prices do sometimes go down a bit in the holidays. The caveat with that is sometimes is that there's not as much selection. So a bit of a slower time off the weekend. We have 7 properties. Usually it's like sort of 10 to 12 off a weekend. So anyhow, let's get right to the 7. It's about quality, not quantity in most cases. So 14 Finney is the first one. It's at 302,777. And it's one of the Mattamy 3-story homes, so it means it doesn't have a backyard. It's got the front yard and it's got the balcony off the second level. It's one of the bigger ones. It could be like a Springdale or a Spring Valley. It says over 1,300 square feet. It doesn't look like an end unit, but it does front onto green space. So instead of front to front on the 3-story, which I find looks a little bit cramped on a street, you now have a bit of green space in front of you. So I like this one in the sense that it's the 2-bedroom, 3 washroom elevation. So upstairs you have 2 bigger bedrooms and you have 2 full bathrooms. So it works really well if it's like you plus a child or you plus a guest or anything like that. It's one of my favorite layouts of this model if it's the one I'm thinking of. So anyhow, it looks like they've got some reinforcement for a large TV, which almost everybody buys now. It's you're looking for the biggest and best TV. But yeah, I would say this one looks like a good listing, and it's probably priced within the range of where it should be. Okay, so Wise Crossing is at $399. It's a Mattamy, it's a Southbury model, so it's 1987 square feet, 4 bedrooms. And inside, that's the front room right there. So when you come in, there's a little wall right here, and you've got this little living room. Then you've got a dining, then you go further into the house. And the pictures are homemade. They're not very good. There's the kitchen there. You've got the mismatch. So, but really, this home, if you're going to ask $400,000 for a semi, you got to bring the fire. You got to bring the heat. You got to have some upgrades. And this one really doesn't have anything. There's like the walls aren't even painted. No hardwood, nothing like that. So the chances of these guys getting this money and the really awesome Southbury, it sold like back in the summer, less than this, but in the 390s, and it was spectacular inside. So for the time of season, everything else, these guys basically, I don't see them as having a very big shot at all at getting this money. I think that they really missed the mark. Now Caldwell is at $479. And when you look at this one, it says it's a 3-bedroom, 3 washroom, possession December 1st. So these guys are motivated. That's 8 days from now. So I don't know what their plan is, but it's on Caldwell. It's a Coscorp home, and so it's got a single car garage. It's over 2,000 square feet, and basically got hardwood floor. I mean, we'll excuse the grammar in the description here, but you got hardwood floors here. Basement has rough and all that stuff. I'm not seeing massive amounts of upgrades in this that would warrant the price. I mean, you look at a Mattamy home that's like 2,000 square feet or even a little bit more, you're talking maybe $450 or so. So I don't know where they're getting the price from. Scott is $499. And so I like this one. I like this one a lot. It's only about 1,900 square feet. It says over 2,000, but if you go into Google and you type in the model number for this home, which is the Windsong, it says it's 1935. So the floor plan looks really, really good. I'll show it to you in a second. But the pictures, you've got nice upgrades. Heathwood does these nice 8-foot doors. They're beautiful. They're really, really nice. They really build a nice home. You've got the sort of staggered tile here. Nice open concept design. There's the dining room. You got kitchen. There's the living room. And there's a shot there. Coffered ceiling, granite countertops. This is a really nice model. I love the white kitchen. It's very, very good. And it opens right up into the family room. California shutters. A lot of people don't know what that is. That's the access to the lower roof. So that's your attic access, that door right there. And you can probably cover it up with a dresser. And then you've got that nice front room, nice interlock in the back. You've got a good walkout from the kitchen there. And it's a decent sized lot. It's a 100-foot lot. So I like this one. When you look at the floor plan, same kind of thing. So you walk in the front door. You've got the foyer, you've got the dining room, great room and kitchen. So this is the reverse layout of the one that we see here. Double car garage, and then we've got the big master up here. His and hers walk-in closets. You got the ensuite with the 2 bedrooms, and then the basement is under the garage is unexcavated. Bit of a low headroom, then nice and open here, and you got a couple jack posts on the side. So it's in good shape. Laundry's off to the side. Furnace and hot water always varies on where they put that. So overall, this is a good floor plan. I like it a lot. I like the price too. I think the price is definitely where it needs to be. It's good that it's under $500. Now Coombs is at $589. And I'm not seeing a lot of justification for that. There's not a lot of upgrades in this. It's over 2,700 square feet, but you know, they've done the backsplash in the kitchen, but you've got appliances, window coverings, air conditioning you got to buy, so there's a lot of things that you still need. They've done the hardwood staircase, but I'm just not seeing enough in here to push it up into that range. It doesn't belong at $589. But again, that's all opinion just from seeing this stuff on the listing. You know, it's really, you know, it's a skill and an art to have the experience to be able to really say that stuff. But the best thing to do is to see it in person. So Whaley Way is at $669. They were listed at $699. They took a big chop on their price. Very competitive in that range. So really, it's like, I have a feeling it's almost a blinking contest where whoever blinks first is going to be the one that's going to get the success. So we've got 2 of them in the range, one of which is our listing on POTS that are sold conditional based on the sale of the buyer's property. But this one here, they're really looking for some action. So it's a 5-bedroom, 3,200 square feet. I've seen it in person. It's very, very nice inside. Very contemporary, very modern, but I'll tell you, the layout is awesome. Done some great upgrades in the kitchen. And upstairs just has some really nice places. There's a little bit of an office over here. Then you go into the bedrooms. The outside elevation is good with the stone and stucco. And at $669, I think it compares very, very well with the rest of them. So these guys are probably doing the right thing. Great model. If you're looking for something that really, really impresses your friends, that's a home that'll do it. So 475 Ontario is at $979, and it's a 3-bedroom bungalow. And basically what you're paying for here is you're paying for a 1-acre lot right in town. So it's obviously it's quite desirable, the land that you have. It's a double car garage. It's got a finished basement, renovated throughout. So there's no pictures here, so we'll have to really wait. There's a separate heated workshop. You know, it's one of those things, wait for the pictures, and these ones on Ontario can be tough to sell because they're on Ontario, right? So you get some road noise there. So depending on where the house is in relation to the road, is it very far set back? Is it right up against the street? That can have a significant effect. Even if you're looking to gut it, I don't know what renovated I've seen descriptions where it says that and you're like, are you sure? Anyways, go check it out if you're looking for a big piece of land in the city, and you can write a check for almost $1 million. So that's our list for today, and we will see you back here tomorrow, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday with more episodes of Milton Daily Homes. Have a good day. Bye.